Good evening on what is a perfect night for football. The floodlights shining down on the players as we speak. I'm Derek Ray.
Hello, welcome back to Armchair Armory. And wow, I'm recording this preview the morning after the night before. This is a preview, obviously, for the Europa League game against Sporting Lisbon, but I have to talk about yesterday's. I mean, I didn't watch it. I heard some of it on the radio, and I was in the middle of a telephone call when during the second half, so I couldn't listen to the rest of it. But somehow we keep finding a way. We keep finding a way to win, and for somebody like Reiss Nelson, that's kind of been on the fringes for the last few months, for him to score the winner is absolutely fantastic. I'm talking, of course, of our last gasp win at home to Bournemouth yesterday, 3-2. And I really am starting to think, is it possible? I'm still not gonna say that we're gonna win the league, but I'm definitely certain that we're challenging. I think it all comes down to, the next month or two. As we get closer and closer to that game at the end of April against Manchester City at the Etihad, I think we'll have more of a clear idea there. But the fact that, we've won our game in hand against Everton, we beat Everton 4-0 midweek last week, and now we've turned it around against Bournemouth. I think it's looking good. I mean, the next Premier League game is not gonna be easy because it's Fulham at Craven Cottage, and the last couple of times we've been there we haven't won, as far as I remember, unless someone else can tell me otherwise. But I think the last time I've seen us play Fulham, we haven't won there. I think we drew the last time we played them. So it's been a fantastic season, particularly in the league. It's been a fantastic season, and long may it continue. So on to the game that I'm actually here to record this video for. So we have been drawn with Sporting Lisbon in the Europa League round of 16, and we're playing in Portugal on Thursday. And it's another one of those games where it's going to be interesting to see what lineup Arteta goes with for this. I'm pretty sure that we're going to see people like Fabio Vieira. I know he started yesterday, but yeah, we're going to see people like Fabio Vieira. We're going to see people like probably Jakub Kiwior. We're going to probably see a few people start. I guess the thing that's a little bit worrying is now that we may have lost Trossard. We don't know how long for. He limped off yesterday. And yeah, we don't know how long. We don't know how long he's going to be out for. And I think one of the reasons why we signed him was for the Europa League. I think Nketiah was supposed to be the kind of Premier League striker, and I can imagine Arteta wanted to play Trossard as the Europa League striker more regularly than he has done. Obviously, Nketiah hasn't played or hasn't started the game. The last couple of games, Trossard has been there instead, but the fact that he's limped off is a little bit of a worry, because we don't want to overstretch Nketiah, because if he's kind of our main striker until Gabriel Jesus comes back, then, and apparently that's close because he started training, Gabriel Jesus, we can't really take too much risk and overplay him. And I think that's why Arteta hasn't played him in the last 2 or 3 league games, because he's played pretty much every game since December, since Boxing Day. He's pretty much played every game. So so I get it, but we'll have to see what happens there. But as I said, it will be interesting to see the lineup he goes with. I think personally, from the outside looking in, it looks like he wants to take the Europa League seriously, because I don't think you sign players like Trossard and an extra centre-back and also Jorginho if you don't want to at least try and get as deep into the competition as possible. Somebody I was speaking to the other day, which I think was Stefan, who's been on this channel before, he said that he's interested to see what happens with the Europa games in and around us, challenging for the title. And I always say, well, City have the same problem. City have to play Tuesday, Wednesday in the Champions League if they get further into the Champions League. So it's not like we're in dissimilar situations necessarily. I mean, I guess they get an extra day's preparation depending on when they're playing. But it's not too dissimilar to what we're going through as well. I think if we get to the quarterfinals, semi-finals, and we end up with, I don't know, a team like Juventus or Roma or Man United or one of those teams where we'll have to play our starting 11, that's where it might be tricky, because obviously the next few games that are coming up in the Premier League, let me just load up Arsenal's website. You know, it's going to be tough if we have to get to the quarterfinals needing to use our full squad, our full starting 11. So at the end of this run, obviously the next two Premier League games are Fulham away and Palace at home, and you know, I think Fulham away is winnable, but I think it's going to be difficult because they've done really well at home this season. I think they're 7th or 8th at the moment in the league, and then we've got and then after Palace we've got Leeds at home, and then we have to go to Anfield, and I think the quarterfinal is shortly after that. I think it's like 4 days after that or something. No, 4 days after that. So if we get to the quarterfinal and it is against a team like a United or Roma or Juventus or a team like that, then you know, at least we would have played Liverpool, but still it's going to be, we've got West Ham away after that, so you know, we don't really want to be using our full strength squad on the Europa League if the title is within reach. There's still a long way to go, still 13-14 games left to go, even though I'm very happy that we managed to turn it round against Bournemouth. I'm still a little bit sceptical about the amount of goals that we're conceding, and I still think that like at some point City are going to go on a mad run and just win every game between now and the end of the season, and there are a few games in our last 13 that I think we could drop points in. So I'm going off on a tangent about the league again, but yeah, so going back to the Europa League, I think it will be interesting to see what starting lineup that Arteta goes with. It will be interesting to see, you know, I think Sporting Lisbon are probably the best team we could have drawn, but I still think they're going to be a tough opponent, particularly at their ground. I think they're going to be tough. I think the thing that people forget about the Europa League, yes, it doesn't have the prestige and the pageantry of the Champions League, but it still has that kind of like gritty, you know, cup competition feel about it, and it does bring up a few surprises, probably more so than the Champions League. So I don't think we can go into the game thinking, I don't think fans should go into the game thinking, oh yeah, this is an easy win, we should go through easily. I think it's going to be tough. I think if we can win the game on the night and take at least like two goals back to the Emirates, then it's, I mean, I know the away goals aren't a thing anymore, but yeah, it's still good advantage. I think I'd be more worried about who we get in the quarterfinal and beyond if we get past this. But as I said, I still don't think this is going to be an easy ride necessarily, particularly this first game away. FIFA seems to disagree. So the simulation you're watching now, and hopefully going to watch after I finish watching after I've finished talking, seems to think otherwise. And I actually did that on world-class difficulty as well, so not too bad. But yeah, so I'd be interested to see what the starting lineup is. I think we need to take it with caution, because these away European fixtures are always difficult, no matter where you go. And yeah, we've just got to be aware of the fact that, you know, Trossard is injured now. We don't know how long he's going to be out for, and it could be difficult once we get deeper into the competition. But I don't think, as I said a moment ago, I don't think the situation is dissimilar for City as well. So we'll have to see what happens. But yeah, if I was going to predict, I think we're going to concede, because that's one thing that's happened quite a lot recently. Like, we've conceded quite a lot of goals in the last couple of games. So I feel like it's going to be another one of those nervy games where we probably concede quite early on. But I think we're going to win this 2 or 3-1. which is a good score to take back to the Emirates. So I think we're going to win this quite comfortably in the end. But I think it's going to be one of those games where, because it's the second 11, or a combination of the first 11 and the second 11, that things aren't going to gel. We're probably going to make a mistake or two, give away a goal, and then we'll have to fight back in the second half to win. So yeah, that's where I see it going. We'll just have to wait and see. Right, I'm going to leave it there. I will be back again after the game on Thursday, and then after that I'll be previewing Fulham for the weekend. So until then, take care and stay safe.
Well, they've got things going again here, and I wonder what kind of second half we have in store for us. It needs an accurate cross, and the keeper collects under a bit of pressure. Vieira. Now in possession, Trossard. Well, they have the ball once more. Good movement. Xhaka might fancy it. Well, not cleared away completely. And now it is there for him. And it's two for him today. A masterful performance. The defenders unable to stop it.
Well, here it is again, and when you clear the ball, you have to get height and distance on it to give your defence time to readjust. They don't do that, it's a poor clearance, and suddenly the ball's in the back of the net.
So Sporting get the ball rolling again, and the onus is on them to erase the damage done by that concession. Determined defending. Excellent refereeing, advantage in operation. Takes on the shot, and the keeper got there. Well, they've been getting the substitute ready, and now they will make the personnel change. And over comes the corner. Well, too close to the goalkeeper to really pose a threat. Gabriel. Now with Jorginho. Bukayo Saka. Well, the timing was perfect. Ball one. And so 30 minutes left for play in this one. Nicely cut out. Moving into the advanced position. Well, they're doing their best to get on level terms here.
Well, it's a decent effort, but they're still trailing. They need something special here.
Jorginho. Thomas Partey. Not a bad pass it was. Well, they've given him too much space. Bellerin. Well, under no real pressure as he brought the ball down. Jorginho. Trossard. Showing a lot of guile there. He's in here. And that's the hat-trick! Tearing apart this defence time and again. They simply can't handle him.
Well, here it is again. He goes past his marker so easily with just a drop of the shoulder. And once he gets onto it, he just smashes it past the keeper with great technique. What an emphatic finish that is.
So back underway, 3-1 the score. Trincao. And that's very good refereeing to let the play flow. Straightforward for the keeper. Partey.
Well, as you can see, Arsenal have had most of the ball, and that's been because of their ability to win the ball back so quickly. Their pressing has been excellent, and they just haven't stopped working. It's been a fantastic performance up to now.
Stewart, opportunity here! And a goal! What a magnificent display! It's such a one-sided contest here.
Well, just look at his movement. He knows exactly how to find space, and it's also a tidy finish. That's a nice goal.
So the game continues, and Arsenal cantering to victory now. Well, it was a foul, but good use of advantage by the referee. Good pressure high up the pitch. And that pass could be troublesome. Can he put it away? Great reflex action.
Well, that should have been a goal. Mind you, it's a brilliant save.
Delivering it. Still not clear. Well, nowhere close to the goal when all was said and done.
Well, from that sort of position, you should really be testing the goalkeeper. Has to hit the target. It's not a good attempt.
Well, the referee not messing about. He's cautioned him.
Well, it had to be a yellow card, and he knew it was coming.
That is how to apply the pressure. Trossard. Saka. Good work to regain possession. Oh, lovely incisive pass. He's in position, and the keeper has denied him.
Well, I've got to say, Derek, he was always in control of that situation. Brilliant stuff.
Who's going to get on the end of it? And the problem not completely solved. Well, going for power, and so close to finding the net. Martin Ødegaard. Can he find the right pass? Jorginho. Oh, a great chance it was. Goalkeeper has it. Partey. Firing it towards goal. Able to get a body in the way. Well, very effective play in possession. And now it is official. The referee brings this match to an end, and it's a victory for the Gunners.
You're absolutely right, Derek. Their attacking play was excellent, full of energy and pace, and the midfield completely dominated the game. It was a great all-round performance.
Mm.